Alright guys, what is going on? We're back with some more franchise with these Cleveland Indians, and we're here of Game 1 of the World Series. And we gotta face Clayton Kershaw and the LA Dodgers. I don't know how we're gonna win this game. I think we could handle the other games, except I hope Greinke is not on the Dodgers, because that'll be too hard pitchers to face, and it's going to be tough because, you know, this is still from 15. We carried it over to 16, so the rosters are kind of still the same, but it's been 2 seasons already. You understand what I'm saying. So, yeah, I'll let you get back to this World Series presentation.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys that can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show, and it's coming up next.
Alright, here we go. I love a presentation in this game. Look at the postseason thing, but we're here. 3-0 to Micah Johnson with 1 out with Corey Kluber on the mound. And the sinker gets away from Kluber, and he walks him. The first walk of the ball game. Not good for Kluber. Just started off in the first inning. As in the playoffs, he's had a little bit of a problem with walks. Out of all pitchers, he's had the most walks, so that's a little bit nerve-wracking, seeing as it is the World Series. But here comes Alex Guerrero with 2 outs with Micah Johnson still on first, and it's 2-2 count, as we would really love a strikeout off of the Dodgers' best hitter in the offseason, in the regular season, and we strike them out. Yeah, Alex Guerrero had 30 home runs for the Dodgers this season. Yeah, it's pretty insane. But here we are with Chris Davis with 2 outs. Kershaw had struck us out 2 times in a row already. It's a 3-1 count. That was right down the middle. We were trying to crush it, obviously, with Chris Davis, but it didn't work out like that, as we just kind of mildly bounced it over Kershaw's head, and with the no speed of Davis, he's going to get caught out. So this is a funny thing. We both won our wild card game, and we're 2 wild card teams going at it in the World Series. I thought that was pretty cool. But here's Yasmani Grandal, and he's another tough out, you know. And there's, in each one of these teams we faced so far in the playoffs, there's been a tough out. We faced Trout, we faced Altuve, and now we're facing Grandal and Alex Guerrero, so it's going to be tough. But we get them out to end the inning for the top of the second, with Jose Bautista coming up in the bottom of the second. Corey Kluber is pitching a okay game so far. It's only the second inning, so you never really know what's going on. But here comes the power hitting. Yeah, I think he's second or third so far in home runs in the playoffs with 3, but he has a really great average of 303, so that's pretty good. Oh, that's hit deep. Did we crush a home run? No. That is insane. Wow. A little bit under that one. Just a teeny bit under that one, and it cost us. I wish that would have been a home run. But now here we go with Colby Rasmus up, still in the bottom of the second with 2 outs. Let's go. Our best hitter of the playoffs so far gets a single off of a terrible play. Well, it wasn't a terrible play. He dove for it, and he couldn't get it. But Micah Johnson costing Kershaw a hit. That's the first hit for either team. As here comes Francisco Lindor, who has been kind of struggling as of late in the playoffs. We need him to heat up. Usually the World Series are a bunch of games, what I have to say, that a bunch of people you don't normally see step up. So we're going to need Francisco Lindor to step up here and crush some pitches out of here. Like, we know he can, and he hit 12 in the regular season, but I would just like him to have a little bit more. I'm just saying, just a teeny tiny bit more. Next season, if we continue on with the series, I don't know what we're going to do, but oh gosh, he strikes out in the inning. So Colby Rasmus getting a hit does not do anything. Now here we go to the top of the third with Yasiel Puig, and he is their best hitter in the playoffs. So this is going to be a tough series, like I said. 3 good hitters we're facing. I'm glad Matt Kemp's not on the team, because that would have been 4, and we would have lost probably. But he's fighting off some pitches here as we've thrown some sinkers, and he's been able to foul them off. Now let's see if we can get a cutter up in the zone to get him swinging for strike 3. Here's the pitch, and he's gone. That's strikeout number, I think, 4 or 5 already. Yes, Kluber is killing it. I can barely say his name, but now here comes Rajai Davis trying to bunt for a single. He's got the speed. He might be able to beat this one out. Oh, that's safe. Oh, they call it out on us. We got to challenge this one. Okay, there we go. They're going to give us the opportunity to challenge, and that would be really, really nice. That's got to be a challenge. That's safe. I don't know. That was insane. Let's look at the replay. And boom, safe. I don't even know. That's hard to tell, but I would say it was safe. But we'll never know until we hear the call. I don't know. If you watch real MLB, you would know that they are worrying about this stuff really, really big time here, because there's pace of play talk and shit. I don't know. To me, if I'm in the stands, I understand that the people want the game to go quicker, but if I'm at the ball, I'm there watching it. I want the game to last as long as forever, you know what I'm saying? I do understand that the umpires are taking too long, but I've heard that they're, you know, the stupid thing where they're making them get back to the box in 30 seconds, the stupid thing with the pitchers mound for 30 seconds, and they call it safe. That's just my opinion on it. If I'm at the ball club, let them, ball club, ball field, whatever, I would let them take as long as they want, because I love being at a baseball game. And yeah, I'm going to one the 29th of July versus the Phillies and Braves. Hopefully the Phillies are still good by then, so the game actually kind of means something for some team at least. Oh, they're trying to call us out. We got a person on first base. Oh, and Rajai Davis, of course, after the save call, with Jason Kipnis up, our worst hitter in the playoffs, but he was our best hitter in the regular season. He won the batting title, and he can't do shit in the playoffs. But here we go. Here's the pitch. And, oh, they're going to call us out here. I wish we had another chance to challenge, but we don't on that call. And we're going to be called out. Now here comes Jason Kipnis still in there. 2-2 count with 2 outs, 29 pitches from Clayton Kershaw on the bottom of the 3rd. And let's see what we get here. Well, that's crushed. Stay fair, and, oh, it's just going to go foul. That could have been a home run if it would have stayed fair. I think it would have been. And I think it would have got Jason Kipnis out of the slump that we really need him to, as it makes a 3-2 count. So Jason Kipnis is battling back. We're seeing some glimpses from the regular season here. Hopefully he can drive one up the center field or something. Alright, here we go. Here's the pitch. And that one's crushed. And the center fielder is going to be able to get to that for out number 3. So we've gotten 2 hits so far, and nothing really happened. But we're pitching a no-hitter to the Dodgers. Can't really say that's a no-hitter because it doesn't really matter. It's only the 3rd inning. Now here we go, back up in the top of the 4th with Michael Johnson up to the plate again, and it's 3-1 count. I swear we have to get him out. I don't know why he's taking so long to decide. There we go. Here's the pitch. Oh, they caught no. We walk him again. Again. Fluff. So after a tough walk to Michael Johnson, here comes Adrian Gonzalez. And he's going to rip that one past the first baseman. And, oh, wow. Michael Brantley having trouble with it. And he's going to advance to 3rd on the error out there in right field. Actually, that was Jose Bautista. Why did I think it was Michael Brantley? I don't know. But here comes Alex Guerrero with a man on first, man on second. This is going to be a big at-bat. And we strike him out on a nasty sinker. Let's go. Now there's 1 out, and it'd be nice if we can get him to ground into a double play. Oh, and he strikes out on a sinker too. We are killing them right now. Here comes Justin Turner with 2 outs, a man on first, man on 3rd. Let's see if we can get him striking out on something up in the zone, and it doesn't look like he's going to bite on that one. So here we go with the next pitch, and that's going to be fouled off. Alright, here we go. Sinker down and away. Let's see if we can get him to swing at something. And he's going to hit that one. Second baseman Jason Kipnis able to throw on the 1st. And we get out of trouble there in the top of the 4th. Now here we go to the bottom of the 5th. And we're going to need a hit from Colby Rasmus. And that's just what he's going to do. 2 for 2 now. As I said, Colby Rasmus has been a hitting machine. I mean, you can go check out the playlist, watch all the playoffs games, and that we played for in the series, and he has been killing it. Trust me, just insane. Now, since it's the World Series, I don't know if I've already said this or not, we're going to be playing every game, and every game is going to be about this long, as you can tell by the just how long the video is. I'd like to see a lot more of the World Series. I think you would too. But here we go with Francisco Lindor trying to bunt for a single. Oh, and he's safe. What speed by Lindor. And now we've got Trevor Plouffe coming up to the plate. And he is due a home run. Let me tell you, he's got one home run in the playoffs. And it was like in the first round against the White Sox. So he's due a home run. That's for sure. Let's see if he can get one, as that's going to be a foul. Here we go, 1-2 count with 1 out, with a man on first, man on second. He could become really clutch here if he could please just hit that one into left field right over that big wall over there. Just go ahead and do something like that for me. Oh my gosh. Oh, Kershaw's shit is just insanely good. And like I said, tough time, obviously, as you can tell. We've not got no runs in the 5th. And that's something that we've been doing all season in all the playoffs. Even dating back to last week, we've had no trouble scoring runs. But this game, it's gotten to us. Kershaw is gotten to us. Now here we go with Rajai Davis. Oh, that's a foul ball. But hoping that would stay fair and drive in a run. Here we go. Let's see. We can get something here. Come on, Rajai Davis. You're due a home run too. Even if you got that much home run power, you're due a home run too. Let's see if you can hit one over the left field wall. Oh my gosh. Fastball down in the zone. Get out of here, Kershaw. Dang. Now here we got 3-2 count to Yasiel Puig with 1 out. And that is going to be a hit right past Trevor Plouffe's glove. And there we go with Yasiel Puig on first with 1 out. He's got 80 speed. He might be looking to steal. Hopefully Kluber can handle himself here with Alex Guerrero. Or if that is Michael Johnson. That's Michael Johnson. We've walked him twice. Let's see if we can not walk him again. How about that? Alright, here we go. 1-2 count. And we get him striking out with a cutter. Thank you. We have had some trouble with Michael Johnson. He's not wanted to swing at anything until that point. Now Kluber's got 101 pitches in the 8th inning. And look at that. Look at that arm by Yan Gomes, getting the 3rd out, and sadly that was the last batter Corey Kluber faced. He had 100 and something pitches in the 8th inning, and we weren't scoring any runs for him. Dodgers couldn't hit off of Kluber, so we're gonna have to take him out sadly. But Kershaw's still in the game. He's been killing us big time. Oh, here we go. That's hit deep. Can it get out of here? No, it cannot. Man, that'd have been a nice hit, but yeah, here we go. We get to see Kluber take his self to the dugout, and probably should get a standing ovation from the crowd. He's pitched one hell of a ball game, and has shown himself why he is one of the top 5 pitchers in the MLB, for sure. Sorry about the loud noise in the background. Had to move some stuff, but yeah, tips his hat to the crowd. And here comes Fernando Rodney. He has been a lone bright spot out of the bullpen. We've had some trouble in the bullpen, and it's because half of our bullpen have been injured this whole playoff. I mean, it's been insane. And now we're in the top of the 9th with no runs as we strike out Adrian Gonzalez. Fernando Rodney is not playing. And I'm honest, if he can hit 3 outs here, we might bring him to the closer role, because he's earned it. He really has. We've been going back and forth between James Russell and Tim Stauffer, but it looks like now we're going to have to go with Fernando Rodney as he strikes out the side. And now here comes Jose Bautista with 2 outs, 1-1 count. Let's see if we can hit something. That's going to be a curveball way out of the zone, as Clayton Kershaw is still in the game. We might be heading to extra innings tied at 0. Oh, that is hit, but it's not going to get past the shortstop. He throws on the first for out number 3 as we play in extra innings in the top of the 10th now with Fernando Rodney still on the mound against, I don't know who that is, basically. I think it's Corey Seager. But let's see if we can strike him out here. Yes, it is. And we get him to pop up to in the inning in foul territory. Yan Gomes has that one easily. There we go. Fernando Rodney pitching himself a game. Now here we go. Top of the 10th with 2 outs with a man on second for Trevor Plouffe. Oh, that is hit deep. Please stay fair, and it looks like it's going to go foul. Okay, 3-2 count. Got to be clutch. We need to be clutch here. Here we go. And that's going to be a single into right field. Wow, I am terrible at left and right.
And it'll take an
Man.
in his last at bat.
Alright, here we go with Aegon with James Russell in the game. As we didn't get nothing out of that last inning, as you can tell, we're on to the next inning. So they have a man on first with 2 outs with Aegon up. Hopefully we can strike him out. And yes, we do on a slider out of the zone. Let's go. Now we have a man on first in the bottom of the 11th. I swear, these fans are getting a good game here. As they finally take Kershaw out. Thank gosh. Oh, man, if that would have got right back up the middle, we'd have had somebody on first and third. But instead, it ends the inning as it hits off that guy. I do not know how to say his name. That was pretty harsh.
But it gets foul.
Alright. Here we go. With Justin Turner up as he fouls that one off. And with 2 outs with Russell still in the game in the top of the 12th. So it's gone 12 innings with no runs. This is pretty insane. A massive pitcher's duel for sure. Alright, here we go. 2 outs, 2 strikes. And he's going to hit that one. But look at Lindor with the range. Goes over to the second base side. Throws him out at first. What a fielding job by Lindor there. Now here's Yan Gomes, as he laces a single right back up the middle. And if he would have had more speed as he mishandled that ball out there in center field, we would have went to second. But that John Gomes, no speed there. So here's Colby Rasmus. Time to be clutch for sure. As we should have changed Yan Gomes here. But we really have no speed guys on our bench. I think that might be a bad thing. I don't know. But Colby Rasmus gets struck out there. And here comes Francisco Lindor. With 2 outs now. And there's a man on second. A man on first. Francisco Lindor, please be clutch. That would be the best thing. And here we go. He hits that one. That one's going back. And it's going to be a double. But we have no speed at first with Yan Gomes. So it's just double. And we're going to be smart here and bring in Paul Giannis. Even though I think we could get a run in. That would be great. It would be really great for us to get a run in. Now here we go. Trevor Plouffe, chance to be a hero in the bottom of the 12th, and he hits that one into left field. Wow, I'm terrible. And we're gonna get a run. So we walk off this ball game in 12 innings as we win Game 1 of the World Series. Big win. We had a tough competition in Kershaw. I think if that would have been Kershaw, I very well think we could have won that game in regular innings, for sure. But that's gonna do it here for me. The Q&A should be up in maybe an hour or two. Give me some time on that. Yeah. Like, subscribe, and comment, guys. Game 1 of the World Series in the bag. We take the lead 1-0. And get ready for some more Cleveland Indians franchise. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I am out.
The pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but